With the notable rise of renewable energy, solar panels have become one of the most in-demand and must-have products in every American's home. Thus, if you are a soon-to-be homeowner on and off the grid, or if you want to give your house an upgrade from using conventional electricity to using solar panels, you must learn the basics of residential solar energy. Solar residential energy refers to the residential units maximizing solar energies to power and heat their house or their water system. These energies come from the sun's heat as electric or thermal energy, captured and converted into electricity. However, you need a solar PV system to make the electricity usable. These solar PV systems, which can generate electricity around 5 to 20 kilowatts, can be installed in your house's rooftops or can be ground mounted. Whether you choose it to be installed in your rooftops or your yard, the solar PV system will serve its purpose, to provide solar power in your house. For this usable energy to successfully power your house and heat your water system, your solar PV system should successfully undergo these 3 stages. Number 1, energy absorption. Your solar PV systems usually have around 15 and 25 solar panels and have around 60 to 72 photovoltaic cells. These cells are composed of silicon specifically designed to absorb the sun's heat energy and convert it to DC electricity. However, keep in mind that the source of solar energy is the sun, which means that the usable energy depends on the sunlight and the solar panels. Number 2, DC to AC electricity conversion. The solar panels have wires that capture the DC electricity and feed it to a solar inverter. Once the DC is in the solar inverter will then convert it to the AC electricity, which will now be used to power your appliances or machines. In most cases, each solar panel set has a single string inverter called a central inverter, which collects and combines all the DC electricity before converting it to AC electricity. However, there are some instances where each solar panel has its own microinverters installed to convert the electricity from DC to AC automatically. Number 3, the solar panel is your powerhouse's power source. After the solar inverter converts the energy from DC to AC, the inverter will then generate a 120 volt or 240 volt to serve as your house's source of power. And since your property might have several appliances and machines that require different loads, you may use a grid-tied power system, which is the most common installation type here in the US. But the option does not limit to the grid-tied power system alone. You can also use solar power or a combination of solar power and grid-tied power to generate enough voltage to meet your property's electric load. Do not worry when night comes. Though your solar panels cannot get any energy from the sun, your grid-tiered solar panel system can still generate electricity using your electricity provider. Though you will be using your electric company's power, it will still be a win-win situation as you won't pay that much for an electric bill since you will be using renewable energy during the day. Depending on the situation, you may or may not need a battery for your system to work. Fortunately, in general, grid-tied solar systems, the most common and the widely discussed solar installation type in the United States, doesn't need any batteries. Unless you live off-grid, the solar PV system cannot be installed. The connections are too costly, or you want backup power. For example, if you're living an off-grid lifestyle or living in an outage-prone area, you might need to have a battery installed on your solar panel. Adding a battery to your solar panel creates an off-grid solar system that allows you to save the excess electricity for nighttime or blackout use. Though you can't go wrong with batteries, you must only buy efficient lithium-ion batteries when you need them. We don't highly suggest buying batteries for your solar panels, as batteries are expensive and have just around 5 to 10 years of lifespan. Now, if you have decided to give your house a little makeover and install the solar PV systems, then you've made the right choice, and we can help you get installed today. We can help you choose the best brand and the correct number of solar panels based on your location and needs. The best part is, using residential solar energy provides great benefits, and aside from using clean and renewable energy with a minimal carbon footprint, you will save a lot of money along the way too. What do you think are the other benefits of residential solar energy? Click on the next video for you to see why you should switch to using residential solar energy today. That's all we have for today. Please contact us if you have any questions, and we'll see you next time.